Good afternoon again, peeps. I'm out with the lovely Candice, and today we're in Hertfordshire again. To be precise, we're in the town of Ware, and we're going to be visiting the county town, Hertford, as well. It's from the 50 Walks in Hertfordshire book. This one is a 6-mile walk. You're going to want OS Explorer map 194, Hertford and Bishop Stortford, Buntingford and Clavering. So it's a bit of a town, sort of slightly more urban walk, this one. So we're more suitably addressed for this. Quite muggy weather today, but don't think we're going to get any rain and stuff. It's about 3 o'clock now, so we're doing an afternoon evening walk. They always drive past at that precise time when you're filming anyway. Yeah, so we should be looking forward to this one. There's a fair bit of history to tell you about the two towns. Yeah, enough talking, let's get walking. St Leonard's Church at Bengeo is Hertford's oldest building. It has 12th century architecture, 13th century wall paintings and 18th and 19th century memorials. It is a rare example of an original Norman village church. The strategic, if not economic, importance of Hertford can be seen in the remains of its royal castle. However, the town has Anglo-Saxon origins, well before this feudal castle was built in 1067. During the reconquest of the Danelaw by King Edward the Elder, who ruled AD 899 to 924, the son of Alfred the Great, this settlement at a ford across the River Lea emerged into written history. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle records of AD 913 state, "In this year, after Martinmas, 11th of November, King Edward had the more northerly fortress at Hertford built, between the Mimram and the Bean and the Lea. Another part of his forces built the fortress at Hertford, meanwhile on the southern bank of the Lea. The latter is now Hartingford-Bury, Bury being from the Anglo-Saxon burh or defended town. However, the northern burh, Hertford, actually on the river, prospered, while Hartingford-Bury remains a small village. By 1011 the burh had become the centre of an administrative area, the county or shire of Hertfordshire. It also had two marketplaces, a mint for coinage, and its own town reeve, a high official seen as a forerunner to the mayor. When the Normans conquered England, Hertford received its castle, initially a Motte and Bailey type. These were the best days economically, as soon nearby Ware on Ermine Street rapidly overtook Hertford. Although Hertford kept its county town status, by 1338 its taxable value was half that of Ware. The motte of Hertford's castle survives to a height of 22 feet, 6.7 metres, but the most impressive surviving structure is the three-storey brick gatehouse built for Edward IV in the 1460s. The castle's most famous military event was its capture after a 25-day siege in 1216 by Prince Louis the Dauphin of France. The route visits several of Hertford's other sites: Parliament Square, laid out in 1821, James Adams' former Shire Hall of 1769, and the Salisbury Arms of 1570, among others. Right, well, we've just stopped here in the remains of Hertford Castle here in Hertford, and sort of an early dinner, late lunch. We're going to have this USMRE, which is menu 22. It's Asian style beef strips with vegetables. So it's got a little bit of damage from where I got it through from eBay, but they've refunded me, so I've actually got this for free. It's not bad. Anyways, let's have a look at the contents. So inside we have some Skittles, sour flavour. Some snack on those during the walk. White wheat stack bread. To go with that, we've got some chunky peanut butter, some Blackberry Jam, we've got some Zapple sauce as well. Whole sachet of that to go with that, so that should be good. The main, which is that Asian style beef strips with veg. We've got our FRH flameless ration heater, this cardboard sleeve that you put it in, US MRE spoon. They're good spoons, I'm probably going to keep that one. Or like a kind of a hot drink, we've got a milk chocolate cocoa beverage powder here. And then finally we've got our little accessory pack, so let's have a look in that. We've got a beverage base lemonade powder to go in some water. We've got the usual tissue paper, toilet paper they give you. We've got 2 pieces of gum in the clear packaging, so that's probably going to taste a lot better than the one that goes in the red packaging. We've got some iodised salt to flavour up the main, and the moist towelette, wet nap. So yeah, enough yakking, let's get snacking. We're going to mix up this lemonade beverage powder. So just put it in 500ml of water. It's quite muggy out today, so pretty thirsty. Get all that in there. It's got like quite a vibrant yellow colour to it, like a kind of a cloudy lemonade sort of colour to it. Let's give it a try. Smells good. Well, it's not bad actually. If it was fizzy, it'd be like exactly like cloudy lemonade. It's really nice. That's really, really refreshing. Do you want to try a little bit of that?
And that's alright.
You alright, yeah?
Is it like flat lemonade?
It's, yeah, basically like flat, cloudy lemonade. It's really tasty, that. I like that. Actually, let's get the main meal in the FRH. Well, it's not the most explosive FRH, but there is a little bit of steam going, so it's giving off quite a funny kind of metallic smell to it. I don't know if that's the heater pad in it, but anyway, we'll leave that for about 12 minutes. Let that do its thing. We'll get our hot beverage drink, the milk chocolate cocoa, going now. Okay, let's get our hot beverage powder in the mug. Boiling up some water on the BCB solid fuel stove at the moment. So it's got a faint sort of chocolate smell to it. We get quite a lot in there, it's quite a big serving. There we go. Let's try some of the Skittles. Little bit of blooming on them and stuff. You can see that. Sort of they've got like a white coating on them. Oh, it could be, let's have a try anyway. No, it could be the sour coating on them. They're really nice. Very, very, very tangy.
Are they?
Cool. Okay, while we're waiting for the main and our hot drink to be ready, let's try out the white wheat snack bread. So it's by Sterling Foods. Again, they do a lot of the stuff in the USMRE, so it's once again it's just like one sad piece of bread, really, probably shelf stable bread, or as I call it, the child's drawing of a loaf of bread.
Right.
It's it's got a fairly fresh smell to it. It's got a little Descant packet in the bag. We've got some apple sauce. I really want to try that, so let's give that a go first. There's quite a lot in one serving. You only get one bit of bread, so they could really do with a bit more bread, just so you can sort of use more of it up. So we can get some of this onto our bread. There we go. Let's try a little bit of this on its own first. A spoon. Not an overly strong taste, it's quite nice.
Is it appley?
Not bad at all. Only a little bit, yeah, very faint, very weak. Right, let's try some of this apple sauce on this bread. So I've only got a little bit because I want to try and get the blackberry jam on and the peanut butter. I don't know, I don't think they're the best thing to go with it. They're not bad, I mean, yeah, they both taste good, but I think you could probably get something better with a blackberry jam on it instead. Right, next thing we're going to try is the blackberry jam on a little corner of the piece of like wheat snack white bread they give you. It's coming out fairly thick and sort of lumpy, which is quite a good sign. Yeah, it doesn't spread too well, but that's fine. That's a lot better. That goes with it much better than the apple sauce does. The apple sauce I think is just better just to eat it on its own. But really, I think you could do with more bread in this one for all the different sauces and jams and, you know, peanut butter as well. You could almost kind of do like 3 bits of bread, one for each like condiment. I think it's got a slightly sweet taste to it. That's really nice. That. Right, next we're going to try this chunky peanut butter, which turns out to be crunchy peanut butter, I think. So we're going to use it on our last remaining bit of snack bread. Just put a little bit on there like that. Trying to spread it as best we can. You can see there's little bits in it and stuff. It's not really that crunchy. It's not too dissimilar to the normal peanut butter, the smooth peanut butter they do. But yeah, pretty good. The peanut butters you get in these are actually, I think, pretty decent because they don't contain that many ingredients and stuff. Really, really good peanut butter they do. So, but yes, the only criticism I'd have of this MRE so far is there's too many condiments and not enough bread to spread them on. That's the one problem I would say. Even the chunky peanut butter and the blackberry jam, you couldn't fit it all on one tiny bit of bread. Right, it's time to get our main meal out. It's been in there a while. So it's fairly warm to the touch. Right, here we go, so we're into it. Okay, ooh. So it's Asian beef strips with vegetables. And there we go, you can see it inside there. Yeah, I haven't got like a tray or anything to put this on because it's going fairly light, but so you got some, I don't know if they're bits of potatoes in there, and you've got some of this beef strips in there as well, a few vegetables in there as well. Let's try a little bit of everything there. Oh, beef is really nice. These little potato things are actually crispy.
Are they?
Yeah, so I think they're cooked all the way through. They're actually crispy, yeah. That's actually really nice. Feels a bit strange that they should be crispy, but everything else is like tender. You know, it's not overly chewy. Try a bit of beef on its own. It's not bad. It's slightly spicy. I think it's because I've got maybe chilies and peppers in it. So those bits of potato though are a bit strange. Crispiness to those. I don't know if that's how it's meant to be, hence Asian style, but. Strong flavours though. It's a bit watery, but overall, yeah, I'm not dissatisfied with that. It's pretty decent. You want to try some? Right, we'll get that polished off, and we'll finish up with the hot chocolate, sort of hot cocoa drink. It's a bit too warm at the moment. I reckon that'll about do it for this MRE, so
Yeah.
finish this, chat to you in a bit. Okay, so I'm just trying this cocoa beverage powder out, and I think I've mixed it with the right amount of water, maybe a little bit more water than if you put it in the actual, mixed it in the bag, the fill line on it. It's not got an overly strong cocoa taste to it. I wouldn't really call it a hot chocolate. It's more kind of like almost like a malt drink, like sort of a chocolate malt drink, kind of like Horlicks, but it's pretty tasty. And it worked well hot or cold really, so we just happened to go with hot, but it's actually kind of refreshing. It's not bad. Anyways, that's pretty much Everything reviewed in this USMRE menu 22 Asian style beef strips with vegetables. The sides were really good, the Skittles were really good, the bread was good, the Blackberry Jam, the crunchy peanut butter was good, the Zapple sauce was decent, a bit weak but nice. Just too much of it really, you know, or just give us more bread, that's what I would say. The lemonade beverage powder was pretty tasty, I've nearly polished that off. Yeah, the hot drink was good. And yeah, the main meal, the Asian style beef strips with vegetables, it turns out the crispy things that I thought were potatoes, turns out Candice says are actually like a cabbage or something. It's got noodles in it as well, peppers, chilies, and yeah, it was quite watery. The actual beef strips kind of remind you of, was it steak pie?
Steak
sort
pie.
of thing, yeah. And I've never had anything like that before, and it wasn't bad at all. And I'm not really a fan of cabbage, so the fact that I managed to eat that, not know it was cabbage, is once again another success for me to try and eat different foods. This is the way to get into different foods for me. So yeah, I was quite pleased with it. It wasn't too bad. I've had better, but it was still pretty good. I could eat it. Yeah, I'm going to finish off the Skittles, the hot drink, the lemonade, beverage powder. And I think we better crack on with the walk because it's just gone 7 o'clock. I think we've got about half of the walk left to do. So without further ado, let's continue with the walk. Almost forgot the chewing gum. That's the better flavour that in the clear packet. Much prefer it. And the wet nap. Moist towel it. Same as before. And there we go. So wet one. Alright, let's get walking. Well, it's gone 8 o'clock now. The sun is slowly setting and we're walking beside the River Lea navigation all the way back to Ware. It's absolutely lovely. This is easily the highlight of the walk. Right, we're nearly back in Ware, about a quarter of a mile if that, and we believe we've found Candice's boat. Look how tiny and cute this little boat is. It's got blinds, you could easily live in that. That is the cutest boat I've ever seen. There was a massive boat up there called Ware, and it had like 2 or 3 like double beds in it, and like a big widescreen TV. They were sat in there watching TV. It was amazing. Look at this. Oh, that's so cute, that boat. This has been a really good walk. I thought it was going to be a lot of sort of towns and stuff like that walking. There was quite a bit of that, but the second half, the return leg along the canal, it has been amazing. I always like a river or a canal. It's just been brilliant. Really, really good walk, this one. Ware in Hertford. If you want details of this walk, get in the comments and let me know, and I can try and send you the map over or something, because I would recommend this. Yeah, we're almost back at the car in the car park, so we'll be signing off very soon. Been a great day this. Banging. Okay, well, welcome back. We've arrived back in Ware. The car park is just that way, but behind us is the brewery tap, and it's a pie, ale and cider house. So we've earned ourselves a cheeky half a pint, might upgrade it to a cheeky pint, who knows. And that is the end of the walk and the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had an absolute blinding day. This has been a really good little walk, this one. Really recommend it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support as always. Get in the comments, let us know what you think. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye.